Hello and welcome to day 2 of your happiness challenge. So, how'd yesterday go? Did you find yourself noticing when you felt more expansive and or when you felt more contracted? And when you felt more contracted, were you prompted to go ahead and look at the list you made of the items, the things, the people, the behaviors that had you feel more alive and lit up? I hope so, because what you're doing by practicing these little mini practices, exercises, is you're really impressing upon your subconscious mind that you're doing something differently. And this is where you're going to put your focus on. So, awareness is always the first step in any change we want to make. So when you become aware that you're feeling more contracted, when you tell yourself you're going to be aware, then you become more aware. And then when you're aware of that contracted feeling, then you can move on to the next step, which is to shift, switch, however you want to say it, your attention to what lights you up instead. It's not that you're suppressing or saying those things don't exist. It's about changing the vibrational energy, right? So that's what you want to do. And the step of being aware of where your energy is at is really, really significant. So, talking about energy, let's just move right into today's theme is about releasing the brain's biochemistry that has an impact on how your energy moves. And one of the ways that we can do that is by moving our bodies. Just like right now, I'm moving my body, I'm moving around. And this is one of the things that you can do as an exercise is just sit there and shake your hands out, shake your legs. You can't see me shaking my legs, but I'm shaking my legs. And you can feel the energy change in your body. So what's happening? There's brain chemistries, neurochemicals in our brain that is part of our limbic system, our kind of our primitive brain that lets us know if we're feeling good or we're not feeling good. And one of the neurochemicals that are released, so there's several, but one of them is endorphins. You've probably all heard of endorphins, the endorphin high that people get maybe when they're running or doing some exercise for a period of time and they just get on this high. Endorphins are very powerful. They make us feel really, really good. And it's our body's own natural biochemical. We're not taking some supplement, we're not taking some drug, we're not taking alcohol. It's our own release of biochemistry that is innate within us. So that's shining the light on our happiness, isn't it? And then there's serotonin that has us feel like we're in a good mood. And one of the ways to release serotonin is to think about something that makes you feel good and expressing gratitude, exposing yourself to sunlight. So, taking a walk outside in nature, which is something that I always recommend for all my clients, no matter what it is they're coming to see me for, is to get outside in nature. Maybe it's not nature if you're walking around your neighborhood, but you're still getting outside. You see trees, you see plants in the neighborhood. That's all part of nature. It's different than being inside your house. And so that's going to produce those feelings that of feeling good, and you're getting a release of serotonin. So even low key exercise will bring on the serotonin, will release the serotonin from the brain. Thinking happy thoughts, but we're not going to quite go into that today because we are really going to focus on moving your body as a way to get those biochemicals released and to move the energy in your body. As I talked about yesterday, we are all energy. And so when we're not moving, our energy becomes stagnant. We do become more contracted. We're not tuned into our happiness that's innate within us. So, one of the ways to do that is to move your body. And it doesn't mean that you have to go out and, do a marathon. It doesn't mean that you have to take a 10-mile hike. All it means is that you take some time and move your body. And one thing to do that's really effective is just to shake, shake your body, shake your shoulders. As I said earlier, you shake your legs, just move. You can feel the energy already moving in your body. And I'm just doing that right now for just those very few moments. I definitely feel more energetic. I feel more tingly. So it doesn't have to be that you're, doing something that feels hard. Oh, I don't know if I can do that. Taking time out to simply move your body. And now, there are other things that you can do. You can go ahead and, do some stretching, move the body, do some yoga poses, and just stretch out. Like yesterday, we talked about, getting the shoulders, your arms way out there, and feeling that openness. Well, when you do that, that's a movement of your body, and you're allowing yourself to shift the energy in your body so that you're not just stagnant, especially for so many of us that are sitting at desks and sitting at our computer. You can get kind of hunched over. So to get in touch with your happiness means to move your body. And there's another biochemical that's released, and it's called dopamine. Dopamine is our reward center. By the way, that's why video games and digital games, all of that is so popular, is because there's a reward system that happens when you win, and bills go off and all sorts of different things happen, and so the brain gets a shot of dopamine, and it says, oh, this is good, let's do some more of this. So by creating some mini goals for yourself today of moving your body, you will be rewarded with dopamine. And dopamine is going to be spreading through your body. It's going to be supporting you in tapping into that innate happiness that's within you. It's always there. So this is one way to start building more happiness above the level that you may have at the moment, by thinking about how you can move your body today and doing it several times. Now, again, it doesn't mean that you have to plan for an hour's worth of exercise. It means that set yourself some mini goals of, oh, I'm just going to move for 5 minutes at 1 o'clock. I'm just going to move for 10 minutes at 3 o'clock. Or I am going to go out for a walk, or I think I'll go and do some yoga. Put it on YouTube if you don't have a class to go to. So there's a lot of different things that we can do. And when you accomplish that goal, it's not that the goal in itself is making you happy, but it is you getting into that movement with the dopamine, the serotonin, the endorphins, that is going to shine the light on your happiness, is going to illuminate that happiness within you. So the task for today is, the assignment is, move your body. On top of that, we're building. So it doesn't mean that, yesterday's assignment just goes out the door. Notice maybe you're sitting at your desk and that will be your trigger, your clue. Oh, I need to get moving because you're feeling that you're contracted. And so you can look at your list of the things that you put on the list that light you up. And then you can go ahead and shake your arms, move your feet, move around in your chair, dance in your chair if you want. Get up and just dance a little bit, put on some music and dance. Have some fun. Your body, your spirit will love it, and your happiness will be shining. So I'm wishing you a great, happy, fun time of moving your body today, releasing those brain neurochemicals that support you in feeling good. And let's talk later. I'm going to go on live on Facebook around 5:30. I'll send out a message, and let's just talk together and see how today's movement and those mini goals, giving you the reward of the dopamine coming in, giving you that jolt of reward, good feeling, and the serotonin in good mood, and your endorphins. Let's see how they all worked for you today. Okay, thank you very much for being here. I'm so glad you're in this challenge. And it's great for me too to be doing this with you because I am tapping into more of my happiness. And so I'm grateful for that. And I appreciate you for being here, and see you soon.